In this video, I'm going to show you how you could make money using GPT, which is artificial intelligence, and Amazon. So I've been an Amazon seller full-time for years now, and Amazon was the business model that I used to quit my full-time 9-to-5 job. So I've sold over £2 million worth of products on the platform. I've sold in marketplaces all over the world, so I know a thing or two when it comes to selling on Amazon. Now in this video, you're going to have a tutorial so that you can understand how you can use ChatGPT to feed yourself with product ideas, and then we're going to go and qualify them on Amazon, and I'll take you through my process so you know which ideas could be good and which ones don't look so good. Now, I always like to think outside the box when I'm doing product research, so I've asked ChatGPT to give me 5 interesting hobbies that are popular in the US, but not very many people know about them. Now, as you can see, they've come back with a few interesting ideas, and I'll just take you through my thoughts when I see these niche ideas. So geocaching, and this is an outdoor treasure game. You need a lot of electronic equipment for that. Now, as a brand new seller, if that is you, or intermediate, if you're dealing with electronics, you're making life a bit more difficult than it needs to be, so I would avoid. Same for the ham radio idea. Disc golf sounds interesting. This could be something we could look into. Quilting, again, seems interesting. Beekeeping as well is a very interesting hobby that might have some potential on Amazon. So we'll look at the disc golf niche first, and I've just asked it for 5 popular accessories that people would use when they're playing disc golf. And they've come back with the obvious ones: discs, bags, a towel, well, I didn't know about the towel, mini marker discs, scorecard, and a pencil. So now if I go onto Amazon.com, because that is the marketplace I'm thinking about selling on today, and even if you're based in the UK, it's not too difficult for you to sell over in the US. And what we'll do is type in disc golf. Now, if you've got Helium 10 installed, and which I recommend that you do get, you're told some very interesting data straight away. They'll give you keywords along with their predicted search volume that can really help you pick out interesting ideas quite quickly. Now, the keyword I spotted was disc golf retriever because it had over 2,500 searches a month. So when you're doing this process yourself, I'd encourage you not to overthink it, because this process should be simple and you just need to keep an open mind when you're doing it. So I found a few interesting products here that don't seem to have too many reviews. Now, again, I'm using my Helium 10 extension, so quite encouraging. We've got products here that are doing upwards of $20,000 a month in revenue, and their review count is only at 700. So if we look at the best-selling product here, I would be looking at this and thinking, how can I come in and sell a product that might be better for the customer? Now, this is where, once again, ChatGPT can come into its own. We've got a product here that's doing $20,000 a month. If we want to launch our own version, we need to find out what current customers don't like about it. So I've gone back into ChatGPT and I've asked it to give me some of customers' biggest complaints about using a disc golf retriever. And as you can see, they've come back and said sometimes they're unable to retrieve certain types of discs, so we could look into that. Limited reach, some disc golf retrievers might not be long enough. Durability issues, cost. So I think we could look at 2 points in particular here. I think we could zoom in on limited reach and durability issues. Now, if I was looking at selling one of these products, I'd want to make sure my disc retriever had maximum telescoping ability. I'd want it to go out further than the other ones that were on the market. So I would start speaking to suppliers to see what was possible with these types of retrievers. And I think we would find success if we could solve this pain point for existing customers. Now, another point that I think is interesting is the durability. Now, when we think about this product and we think how it's used, the first thing that I think would start to wear is probably the handle. So I would look at using maybe a different material, maybe a cork or some type of ergonomic handle that was even more comfortable to use but more durable, and we could focus in on that as our main plus point about our product. We in the game refer to this as the unique selling proposition. So this is the main reason we're giving customers to purchase our product over what's already out there. And you can see we're now starting to build quite an interesting product idea. Now, I want to keep this session quite focused and I want to give you maximum value. So I'm going to take this idea and I'm going to start to digging deeper, because if you've come across an idea like this, and you can use this method to find many ideas, you need to know what to do after this point. So first of all, we'll look at the disk retriever that we found. And if you do have Helium 10 installed, you can scroll down and look at the sales history. So what we're looking at here is the sales graph. So The lower this blue line is, the more sales this product is making. And what I like to do when I'm looking at a product I'm trying to come in and compete with is make sure that it's been selling for a sustained amount of time. So this product has actually been listed since 2021, although it was out of stock, I would imagine probably due to the pandemic and the Amazon stocking issues, but it has been back in stock and it's been selling very, very well all throughout 2022. So this to me is enough data to suggest that this is a product that is being used, people are buying it regularly, and they use it all year round. So if you're looking to source a product like this and the graph was up and down, it might indicate that it's very seasonal. So you might want to pick your time, or you might choose to avoid seasonal products altogether. I definitely like going for products that sell well all year round. Using Helium-10, we can go a step further in finding out how we can improve this product. If you open up the extension and open up Review Insights, you have an option to export all of the reviews into a spreadsheet. So that is the process I would follow if I was personally looking to delve in deeper. You can export all of those reviews, put them into a spreadsheet, and sort them by the 1, 2, and 3-star reviews. Then you can take this data, copy and paste it into ChatGPT and ask it to tell you what is it that customers want improved about this product. And they will give you far more information than we've got just by asking it the question a moment ago. So we're starting to understand a little bit more about how we can improve this product, but if we're bringing out a brand new brand, what else do we need to think about? So I've asked, what are the benefits of disc golf and why do people play it? Because we want to understand some of the most important points to customers when they're playing the game, because this is going to allow us to build a brand that's focused in on a particular area. So straight away, they've given us the idea of physical fitness, outdoor recreation, low cost, socialization, skill development, access to all ages and skill levels. Now, I think we could zoom in on a couple of these areas, but physical fitness could be great, and socialization. What we could do next is get some help actually building a brand that would resonate with these types of people. So I've asked ChatGPT to give me some brand name ideas for a disc golf brand that focuses on the benefits of physical fitness and socialization. And you'll see that they have given us plenty of ideas to think about. We've got Fit Disc, Disc Social, Fairway Fitness, Disc Fit, Golf Together, Play Fit, Disc Buddies, it goes on. What we would have to do is obviously check that any of these were trademarked, but you can start to see how we can very quickly build out a brand that is going to appeal to these types of customers. So I've asked again, what colours would be best for my brand? I want to appeal to people that like disc golf. Now, they've come back with some interesting points. They've said green, blue, orange, yellow, or brown. I probably wouldn't go for green because grass is green and we wouldn't want to lose any of our equipment. I wouldn't go for blue because the product example that we've just found is blue, but I like what they've said about orange. And I think orange could be interesting. They've said here it's a vibrant and energetic colour that conveys a sense of excitement and enthusiasm. So I think if we were to focus in more on the social side of why people get into disc golf and come up with a very playful orange brand that's focused in on that social benefit, we could, number one, bring out a product that looked very different to this blue version, but we'd also be bringing out a brand that was appealing to people in a different way. And I think we would do a far better job than this brand we can see here, Dynamic Discs, and their product is already doing $20,000 a month. Now, I really hope you found this tutorial useful. If you want to learn more for free, I've got a free Amazon course that can teach you all of the fundamentals that you need to know. I will leave a link to that in the description below. If you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications button, and I will see you very soon in the next video.